Okay, in this session, we're going to use external database. It is a lightweight relational database called H2. H2 is very famous and commonly used in Java environment because its performance and the simplicity. So first thing you need to go to this website or just simply use Google to query the H2 database, and then you will get this page. And then I would suggest you guys to download this one. This one is a universal uh, for Windows and for Mac. You can use this one. Okay. Now after you download, you can extract the zip file into a single folder. For me, I just extract the zip file under the H2 folder. So the folder will be like this. Okay. And as you can see, there's a bin, docs, and service, and the source, and so on and so forth. So after you download this, the second one is that the second step, you need to modify the batch file. So you go to this bin. As you can see, this is the H2, right? H2 folder, and then you go to the bin folder, and you will see there are two files. The one is the H2W. This is for Windows. Another H2 just simply for Mac. Okay. As a matter of fact, uh, it is very alike to each other. So the first two lines is to set your Java home. Suppose that your Java home is at the same location as mine, the Java slash JDK whatever. And then the second line is that to set the path so that you can execute the command from anywhere. Okay, so just simply add the JDK bin into the path, and then uh, the fourth line is that you just cd, just change directory to H2, this folder, and then start the Java dash. This CP means the class path. Okay, you can just type it exactly as mine. Okay, and then you just simply run this H2W. Okay, but for the Mac user, you need to modify this h2.sh. Okay, so you need to add this two line, export Java home, and your Java path. For example, if your Java path is here, let's say OPT. Okay, and then export path, and same thing. Okay, just simply copy and paste right here and add the bin, and then it's a column, not semicolon, and then this is dollar sign. Okay, this is for Mac version. So as long as you know, okay. By the way, we need to have bin over here. Okay, that is the Mac version. So first thing is first, you need to know where your JDK path is. Okay, supposedly your path is over here, then you can do this. Okay, just simply modify the first two lines. Okay, after you do so, you can go to the navigator. Make sure that you are under the DB environment. Okay, and then to install this JAY, you see over here, JAYDEBE API. Okay, JDEBE API. Make sure you install this. Once you have done this, you're good to go. And then you go to the home, make sure this is the DB part, this is the DB part, and then you can either launch this the program prompt, PowerShare prompt, and then uh, D drive, CD projects, go to your project folder. Okay, for me is the projects Rango. Okay, mine. And then thirdly you can type Jupyter notebook, notebook, and press a dot. You can do this. However, today I'm going to show you another way to run Python. Okay, so um, simply you just go over here. Suppose you have an text editor. For me, I use Atom, which is very good to use. Okay, just press a dot. Okay, the Atom is a very famous editor for programmers. Okay, if you wish to download this file, you can go to the Atom editor. Okay, you can go to this website at atom.io. Okay, and then you simply download your version. Okay, it has many versions, Linux, Mac, and Windows as well. After you do so, then I'm going to show you the first Python SQL program. Okay, here. Okay, so let me explain to you. So as usual, as you can see, the first two lines is just the uh, you can treat it as a template. Okay. So since we're going to use the H2, so that's why we need to import the JDAPI API over here. And then this line, this under SQL, there's 4 lines, simply just how to create a folder. As you can see, create a table. I'm sorry, create table if not exist. So if the table has already existed, then we'll skip this line. So right now we're going to create a table, and then the name of the table is stock info. Okay, stock info. And then in this stock info, there are several data fields. The first one is stock ID, and which is the character. The length is 5, and stock date 10. Stock open, stock high, low, close, adjust close, and the bottom. These are numbers, which is the double. Okay, and then in this 11 is that simply just join. Okay, separated with a space, so that this underscore SQL is a vector, right? Will join as one single string. Okay, so you can see this create table SQL statement right here. And then the from 14 to the 27th is a template. You can treat it as template. Always copy and paste. So whenever I mention about template, you just simply copy paste and change some parameters for your purpose. So in my case, that the this part is that where I want my H2 database file. As you can see, my file is under the projects Rango data H2. Now you can see there are two files, h2.mv.db and another is h2.trace.db. That's two files. Okay, and then the third line and SA is system administrator is just the god of yourself. Okay, and then you need to tell where your H2 jar file is. You have already seen that we just modify this, right? We just modify, no, we just modify the file H2, right? As you can see, I switch the folder, right? So that means that this H2 is my installed folder, okay? And then, oh, let's go back to 04, okay? So 14 to 18 is a template, and then 20 as well as. So this is simply ask for a cursor. And then the 22 means that I want to drop the table. I want to drop table stock info. So this is a SQL statement, okay? And then after I drop this, and then I execute this SQL. This SQL mean here, over here, is a create a table, right? I drop table first, and then I create a new one. The 24 is that I want to create an index, which is a unique index. And in this index, it contains the two fields. One is the stock ID, and the other is the stock date. And then the 26 and 27 just simply close. So from this script, from this Python script, okay, you can create a table. But how to run this? Simple. You just open this PowerShell, right? Make sure you are under the DB environment, and then make sure you are in your program folder, and then just simply Python W04, which is my name -1 .py, and then you're good to go. Just create this table for you.